Thank you for tuning in. The name of this episode is Why Do Good Women Get with Loser Guys? And with me saying that, don't attack me. I know that it goes both ways. I know um, men get with loser females as well, but that's a whole nother ball of wax. But I just coming at you from a male's perspective. I get asked this a lot by my friends. They ask me, why do I think this happens and that happens and stuff like that. And I actually have girls ask me why they can't seem to get with a good guy. And to me, it's simple. It's very simple. So I really just want to jump into that real quick. Go ahead and get into it. But before we do, I wanted to show you our shirts that we have for sale right now. If you're not already aware, I own the company Tactical Advantage, and these are our shirts, back to blue shirts. They're have the thin blue line flag on the front, and on the back they have back to blue with the thin blue line flag on the back as well. This is our best selling shirt by far. The black ones and the white ones are neck and neck on sales, and sales are actually up on the black ones right now. The white ones were in season during the summer, but now this cooling off again. The black ones are now selling better. And keep in mind, we have them in long sleeve and short sleeve, and we can put patches on the side if you want to have a flag on the side as well. So we can actually do anything you want. Anything you want on a shirt, we can put on the shirt for you. It don't have to be our design. We can put your design or wherever it is that you may want on the shirt. We can do that for you. Also, our second best selling shirt right now is the Bear Wolf shirt, which is my clothing line. This is the Bear Wolf gear shirt. Just dropped this month. Actually, will be the first month it's on the shelves. And also, if you're in the Walker County area, our shirts are at most local gas stations throughout the area and most pawn shops. I know Outlaw Pawn carries them in Jasper, and the pawn shop in Summerton, I can't think of the name of it, and of course all the little gas stations around the area. But thank you all that has bought the shirts already. I really appreciate your support. All right, so why do uh, good women get with loser guys? And when I say loser guys, I don't mean like somebody that's a simp or somebody that's uh, just a booger picker, whatever you want to call. But what I mean by loser guys, I mean guys that don't have a job or any ambition in life or not trying to get a job. Guys that just sit around all day on the couch and take up space and air and food and don't bring anything to the table. That's why I consider a loser guy. And they're only a loser because they want to be. I mean, anybody can get up and go do something as long as they're physically able. I'm not talking about handicapped people by no means. Please don't come after me, Karens. You know what I'm talking about. I'm saying guys that are able but refuse to get up and do anything. And there's several of us out there, several of you out there. So I'm not one of you. But anyway, so I've actually had a female ask me recently why she couldn't get out of the slump of having a loser guy around. Her boyfriend doesn't work. He sits on the couch all day, and he don't have any ambition to work. He don't bring anything to the table. She's paying all the bills, this, that, and the other. Now, a lot of people have the consumption that it has something to do with sex. Maybe the guy's giving her good sex, but I personally know the girl, and I know she's not really concerned about that either. It's not that. It's really more so of what most girls are dealing with. There's actually two things it could be. Most girls, in my opinion, have a thing called the Mueller Syndrome, and that is basically if you're a good woman. All women are born with it, but the good women hang on to it. They don't get on drugs and stuff, so they're able to stay in their right state of mind. So a woman with the Mueller Syndrome, she wants to nurture, or take care of a kid basically, and if the kid is not in the picture for her to take care of, or if she just has a really strong mother instinct, if she sees anybody in any kind of need of help, and she knows that, and she gets to know them, she's gonna have the need to want to take care of them. So a guy that like me with a job and a little bit of structure in my life, it's not gonna be something that makes her feel wanted. She wants to feel wanted just like a mother wants to feel wanted by her children, needed more so than wanted, needed. So that's her whole hang up on that. She's uh, really wanting to feel wanted and needed, and that guy needs her because he don't have any means. He don't have a house, he don't have a car, he don't have a job. He has nothing, and she's willing to let him sit up on her couch and take up the space, and he's willing to accept it. I mean, but it's sad because she's kind of hindering him because she would leave him alone or make him go get a job until she talked to him again. He would have to go out and do what he's got to do. But instead, they're stuck in the same cycle and they don't have a lot because they're having to live off one person's income. And he's only taking away from the pot. He's not adding to it. So that's what I consider the mother syndrome. A lot of women have it, and unfortunately, the good women most definitely have it. So there's that aspect in when it comes to women that end up with losers and can't seem to shake it. It's not that are a lot of guys think they're attracted to them. It's they really can't help it. It's in their instinct to nature neutral. I can't say the word. Take care of somebody that really needs them, and they just want to be needed and wanted. That's what it boils down to. Most of all of us want to be needed or wanted in some aspect, but a good woman has that instinct strongly, and it's not really something you can really fix. I mean, because it's biological, it's instinctive. They can't they can't help it. So just don't get frustrated. I see some. I was one of them. I just get frustrated bad about it. Like, man, why is that good looking, hard working woman with this loser? But that's why they can't help it. It's the only logical solution there is. There's the mother syndrome, and then there's women that if they don't have a lot going on in their life, and this goes for men also, if they have those type of things going on, if they don't have a job, like that guy on the couch, if they don't have a job, if they don't have their own place, their own car, if they've always just been down and out, whether it be from their parents living like that and they just thought that was the normal and they grew up like that and ended up with nothing, um, those type of people I think don't feel worthy of talking or dating someone that it has structure in their life. A lot of men and women find themselves in an awkward position when they don't have to worry about the power bill every month. They've been used to their parents fighting and frantically worrying every month about how they're gonna pay the bills. So if a guy comes along and starts dating them and he's actually got his stuff together, and when it comes to pay the power bill, the lights are still on. The woman, she's not gonna, or the guy, whoever it is, we'll call it the loser in that situation. They're not gonna know how to react to that. They're gonna kind of freak out because it's not what they're used to. I mean, eventually, I think a person can grow out of that, and then they can adapt to a new. I know they can. They can adapt to a new way of living with structure in their life. But it takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, and the person that's trying to fix them is going to have to be very, very patient and really love that person to stick through all the bull crap it takes to get them to see life for what it really is. Because, like I say, if you've been dealing with something like that your whole life, you just don't know any better. That's just all there is to it. But that's the two reasons, in my opinion, why uh, men and women are the way they are. Like I say, good women are born with the mother. All women are born with the mother syndrome, and the good ones really have it even stronger. Like a really good woman if she's had a kid and lost a kid or lost custody of the kid, of course she's gonna have mother syndrome, and she's gonna be looking for somebody that can replace that need that she's wanting to. She has a gift or um, she has something in her she wants to give to another human being. And some people end up just getting cats and dogs and stuff like that. I mean, that's probably how the old cat women, they have women with thousands of cats running around their house. That may be what happened to them. But nevertheless, some people replace with animals and stuff like that. And some people replace with loser humans sitting around their house. But basically, you're adopting an adult that's old enough to know better and do better on his own, or her own, but they just choose not to. And unfortunately, women with the mother syndrome are going to hinder them by letting them live off of them. But that's one theory, and like I said, the other one is women that just don't know any better because they've never had any structure in their life. So you got the non-structure syndrome and the mother syndrome. If you come from a background that ain't never had much, you're just gonna. That's where you're gonna think you're supposed to live, and that's just where it's gonna be until somebody has enough patience to change that. If not, the cycle will continue for generations and generations and may never get fixed. You just have a family full of misfits or just losers. Let's put it. But anyway, one last thing I want to tell you about before we go. We do have these shirts as well. I got a few of these left in stock. It's the sunflower with the skulls on it. You can find these on our New Age Apparel page on Facebook. These were selling really good for a while. I think we ran out for a minute, but now we have them back in stock. So we have several of those. We have several of the back black to blue shirts. Just got a new load in. We have several of the Bear Wolf shirts also. So we're not gonna run out of any of those anytime soon. And we have a lot of the white ones left too on back to blue. So you can find all that stuff on our Facebook page, Tactical Advantage on Facebook, or under my Facebook page, Barry Elam Jr. And you can also find it on Bear Wolf Natural Fitness and New Age Apparel on Facebook. And one last thing, don't forget we have our contest this month for the month of October, because my birthday and Braden's birthday are in this month. So you can, and for those of you who don't know, Braden's my 5-year-old son. He turned 6 this month. And both of us, to help everybody celebrate with us, we're going to give away one shirt apiece. So we're going to be giving Bray Bray's shirt away probably in the next few days. And I'm going to give a shirt away later on in the month. It'll be the Bear Wolf shirt that I just showed you. So if you would like to win one of these shirts, all you have to do is under this video, write the word subscribe on the YouTube version, or you can go to our Facebook page, Barry Elam Jr., and I'll be posting on there as well. You can write subscribe under there. Either way, it will put you in for a chance to win a free shirt. There's 2 shirts we gave away this month. We gave away 4 last month. We're giving away 2 this month. And we're eventually going to be giving away some more gifts and prizes and stuff like that. So feel free to stay tuned. You being a subscriber to the channel gives you a chance to win. But again, thank you all for your support, and I hope you and yours continue to be blessed.